It's time for another episode of Corey Reviews! My name is Corey, and I drive all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area to find the best foods to eat. Now, I had already planned on reviewing a different place today. However, it's already 3 o'clock, and I haven't eaten today, so I have to get something in my belly. But I'll still be going to do another review later. But since I need something to curb my appetite until then, and I just happen to be at Lowe's, today I'll be reviewing the best hot dog. And like I said, this one's located right outside Lowe's on Bryant Irving, kind of by 20. Here's their menu. Should I dare get a Philly cheesesteak? But I actually think I'm just going to get a number one combo, but I'm going to get a sausage instead of a hot dog. Honestly, they just got done making a Philly, and it looks pretty good. But I'm going to get the beer bratwurst. And just a fun fact, back in Detroit, I actually owned a hot dog cart just like this. Now, if you ask me, there's only one way to do a brat, and that's the single line of mustard. And now for the moment of truth. Well, I guess I just blew the moment of truth by showing you me putting the mustard on it, but here we go. So here it is in all its glory, the beer bratwurst. And here we go, first bite. Not bad. I mean, can you really mess up a brat or a hot dog? So she threw the bun on the grill for a little bit. So it's got a little bit of crisp to it, but it's still nice and soft. The brat itself wasn't really hot. It was just kind of sitting already done up in the corner. So not really happy there, but definitely has that bratwurst snap to it. Nice thick skin, good tasting meat. And then, like I said, I mean, it's just mustard, but it's a dang good brat. But how would I rate this thing? Now, I know I just said that, can you really mess up a brat or a hot dog? However, just because you can't mess them up doesn't mean that they're good. And like I said, this wasn't like fresh off the grill. It had obviously already been cooked earlier in the day. It was just kind of sitting in the back corner, kind of keeping warm. So with that being said, I'd probably give this thing like, I don't know, maybe like a 7.3. And if you know me, you know that's actually a really low score in my book. And it's really not fair to them because I am originally from Detroit, and I remember going over to Canada even on the weekends when I was like 19 because you could drink, and that's when I had the best brats I have ever tasted. And with that being said, is this place worth almost $7 for a bratwurst? Well, if you were starving like I just was and you needed something in your belly, I'd say it's probably worth it. But would I ever actually drive to Lowe's just for a bratwurst? Absolutely not. But like I always say, I love supporting local small businesses, so I can't pass a lemonade stand without stopping and getting something, and it's hard for me to walk past a hot dog stand without getting one as well. Now, if you know of a better place to get a hot dog in DFW, please let me know because I am on a hunt for a good hot dog around DFW. Even though I already know the best one is going to be at the ballpark because that just brings in a whole plethora of other things. Because nothing beats a hot dog at the ballpark. Now give me a follow because you're going to want to see the place that I go next.